Lin Chu.
Old man, it's you.
Long time no see.
Dragon, Lord of Great Zia.
Would you like to play a game of chess with an old man like me? How about a drink?
No time. Even though you are the Dragon Lord of Great Zia, and everyone listens to you, I have to go now to pick up some soy sauce for my wife.
If you keep me company for a drink, I'll cover your soy sauce for a lifetime. This is 50-year-old Mutai. Are you sure you don't want to try some?
50 years?
Brother Lin. No. It's better to call you Saint.
Don't.
Darling, where's the soy sauce?
I was delayed preparing a gift for you. Someone will be over to deliver it shortly.
Bastard. If you can't afford to show off, don't bother. A bottle of soy sauce only costs $3 or $5. Even if you bought the fancy stuff, it'd be a few dozen at most. And you even had it delivered? How are you so broke you don't even have a few dozen bucks on you?
I forgot you didn't have any money. I guess your phone is empty too. Take this money.
Daughter, have you lost your mind? Take your luggage and get out.
Wide?
You haven't forgotten our bet, have you?
I haven't forgotten. It's you who lost. Get out now. You still have the nerve to sit there.
Open your eyes and look, you fool. My engagement necklace is worth 60 million. 60 million. You can't even afford a bottle of soy sauce.
The film was translated
What do you have to compare with me?
Narrated by M.
60 million, is that all? Is that supposed to be expensive? I wonder how you'll respond when I take out this Heart of the Ocean necklace.
Heart of the Ocean? How is that possible?
If you don't believe me, you can bring in a master jeweler to examine this necklace of mine and see if it's real or fake. The Heart of the Ocean. I don't need to explain it to you, do I? It was originally worn by Louis XIV. But you wouldn't know that anyway. You've seen Titanic, haven't you? Jack? Rose?
Darling, you're amazing.
Naturally. Get out of my house now. Don't you ever harass Weioksu again.
Impossible. How could a loser like you? I must be insane to have actually believed your nonsense. If you aren't an actor, it's truly a waste of talent.
What do you mean?
Does your diamond have a QR code on it? Take a look. To be honest, I used to really dislike you. But now I realize you're actually kind of cute.
Lying around the house for 3 years. What a complete waste. Even let a petty thief take it.
Take your luggage. And get out.
Young Master Shu, please show some self-respect. I am Lin Chu's wife. I only wear the necklace my husband gives me. Darling, I love this necklace of yours even if it only cost $9.90. Put it on me now.
Daughter, you are truly deluded. He's trying to fob you off with something that costs $9.90, and you're still defending him? That's right, sister, he lost the bet. You can't blame anyone else for that now, can you?
It wasn't Shu Shiji who lost.
What?
What?
Young Master Shu, how much in assets do you have?
Just about 6 billion.
Darling, how much in assets do you have?
If you'd given it to me earlier, I'd still have some left. But your mother snatched it all away.
Young Master Shu's gift accounts for 1% of his total assets. And my husband has nothing. He pinched every penny he could to buy me this necklace. It accounts for 100% of his total assets. So his gift is more precious than yours.
Darling. It really was hard work for you to try and round things out for me. Even I felt awkward about it.
I know. You've prepared a special surprise for me. You must have been waiting for young Master Shu to lose face before you brought it out. Isn't that so?
I really don't have one.
Wu Aozu. You.
Young Master Su, please don't be angry. Aozu's been bewitched by the soul-stealing brew this brat cooked up for her. She's lost her senses. I'll take him to see a master healer right away.
So you're going to defend him like that?
If I don't defend my own husband, who will?
How dare you talk to me like that? You've lost all sense of shame, haven't you? Fine. If you're a man at all. Aozu has been acting this unreasonable for your sake. Don't you feel even a shred of guilt?
I do. But this marriage, I am still going to see it through.
Fine. Come here. Give me the recording from today. Your Wu family is considered a noble and prestigious clan. To think that today you would openly act so shamelessly. Just to defend this piece of trash, right? Fine. Let's see if you won't be the laughingstock of Yunhai.
Young Master Su. Aozu's just joking with you. Aozu, hurry up and apologize to young Master Su. And hurry up and break off the engagement with this piece of trash.
Mother, I have done nothing wrong. What is more important? The reputation of the Wu family or my happiness? I will not break off this engagement.
What is all this bickering about?
Old Madam Wu.
Old Madam Wu. I came here today with sincere intentions to propose
the film
marriage.
was translated and
Young Master
narrated
Zhu.
by M Media.
I know the whole story. Don't worry, I have my own arrangements.
Mother, this piece of trash is completely useless. He even tried to trick Aozu with a gift that cost 9 yuan and 90 cents. He has humiliated us all. We must call off this engagement. That's right, grandmother. Lin Shu is just too useless. Hurry and make sister break it off.
I declare that this marriage will not be broken off.
Mother, 3 years ago you pushed Aozu into a fire pit. Haven't you realized what kind of person Lin Shu is after these 3 years? He is nothing but a lazy good-for-nothing loafer. The wedding hasn't taken place yet. There's still time to call it off. Once the wedding is done, if Aozu remarries, then it will be much harder.
Old Madam Wu. I heard that Aozu is still a virgin. That is why I came to marry her. If she gets married and then divorced, never mind 60 million. I wouldn't even consider 600,000.
Grandmother, isn't this pushing sister into a fire pit? It's not too late to turn back now.
Foolish. Our Wu family is built on integrity. Aozu returned from abroad 3 years ago. She had lost her memory. Many professors and specialists were at their wits' end. It was Lin Chu's prescription that worked. That was what brought about Aozu's improvement. If we turn round and cross the river only to burn the bridge, discarding the pestle the moment the grain is milled, how are we any better than beasts? How is Aozu's treatment progressing?
Old Madam. I have found the final missing ingredient. I believe that in 3 days, Aozu will recover all of her memories.
Old Madam Wu. I made a wager with this good-for-nothing Lin Chu. You are all protecting him now. If you openly go back on your word, don't blame me for leaking the video. Let's see how your Wu family maintains its standing in the Yunhai business world.
As for how our Wu family maintains its standing, that is no concern of yours, young Master Zhu. After you, young Master Zhu.
Very well. Send it now. The Dragon Lord's Imperial Envoy has arrived.
The Dragon Lord's Imperial Envoy. I represent the Dragon Lord of Great Sha to bestow this decree.
Imperial Envoy of Dragon Lord.
Why do you not kneel? To see this decree is to see the Dragon Lord himself.
Lin Chu. It was one thing for you to get a fake Heart of the Ocean, bought online for 9.9. But now you've even hired 3 extras? Is this where you spent the money Ixwa gave you? You. Damn it. You. Why didn't he kneel?
Mr. Lin Chu has special privileges. Do I need to report that to you?
No, not at all.
By imperial decree of the Dragon Lord effective immediately, all soy sauce factories within the borders of Great Xia are to be owned by Mr. Lin Chu. By imperial decree.
Is this old man trying to kill me with soy sauce?
What is going on? Why would the Dragon Lord give you all the soy sauce factories in the country?
Well, actually, when I went out to get some soy sauce, I ran into an old beggar on the side of the road. I felt a moment of kindness, so I gave him the money I was going to use for the soy sauce. Who knew he was actually the Dragon Lord of Great Xia? You'd think he'd stay put in the palace. So why is he out here messing with me?
Silence. Is the Dragon Lord someone you are allowed to discuss?
Very well. Within Great Xia, the annual output value of soy sauce is in the tens of billions. Lin Chu is now a man worth tens of billions.
These tens of billions, I shall give to Aozu as a betrothal gift. Sushiji, do you have anything left to say?
You really hit the jackpot. Meeting a beggar who turns out to be the Dragon Lord.
All right, let's all go. Let's get ready for the wedding in 3 days.
What is it now? Mother-in-law. I have now presented a betrothal gift worth tens of billions. Surely you can't call me a good-for-nothing anymore. Mother, what are you doing?
The film was translated
Lin Chu, you
and
must leave
narrated
immediately.
by M Media.
I've tried to tell you for 3 years, but no hint I gave worked. Today I'm willing to risk my life. To speak plainly to you, in 3 days the old madam intends to kill you. My daughter is not a normal person either.
The old madam wants to kill me. Do you mean? She intends to discard me once I am no longer of use.
It is not a possibility. It is a certainty. When she first took you in as a matrilocal son-in-law, she had already decided. Once Azu's memory fully returns, she will get rid of you, discarding the tool once the work is done. This isn't the first time she's done it.
20 years ago. Unbeatable Dragon King.
The Wu family's rise to power was built on your father-in-law's inheritance. If you were just a good-for-nothing who happened to know medicine, and you had cured Aoxu, the old madam might have let you live. But now that you've gifted Aozu those billions, the old madam will never let you stay alive.
Mother, it seems I misjudged you before.
Run away now. I've prepared a passport for you. Leave tonight. Get out of the country and never come back.
Mother, thank you for your concern.
You must go. I've already told you. You aren't going to survive this.
Within the borders of Great Xia, no one has ever been able to kill me so easily.
I know you have some ability, and perhaps even significant influence. The soy sauce factory the Dragon Lord bestowed upon you today. The truth isn't what you say it is it? But your father-in-law, who was once at the height of his power, was still taken down by the old madam?
Mother, I have absolute confidence. Besides, I have plenty of trump cards left. Aozu's illness requires my final prescription to be cured. This medicine must be prepared using my specialized techniques. Otherwise, all previous efforts will be for nothing.
Could the tragedy of 20 years ago be destined to repeat itself?
By the way, Mother, compared to the old madam's threats to kill me, I'm more curious about something else. You said Aoxu isn't an ordinary person. What did you mean by that?
Follow me.
Mother, why are you bringing me to Aozu's room?
For these past 3 years, you've stayed in the living room. You've never been into Aoxu's room. I'm going to show you.
AK-47, M1911 semi-automatic pistol, M2HB heavy machine gun, Desert Eagle. I had no idea my wife was so violent.
Are you scared now? I live in fear every single day.
Ao Zhu is perfectly fine. A CEO of a listed company. Yet her room looks like it belongs to a professional assassin.
6 years ago, the old madam forced her to go abroad. 3 years ago, we suddenly lost contact with her. We went to the Gaul Empire to find her. By the time we found her, she'd already lost her memory. At least she still recognized me as her mother. Later, she met you.
It seems my wife has been through quite a lot abroad.
I don't know where she got all these weapons, and I never dared to ask. I live in constant fear.
Don't worry, mother. One can handle for fierce women, let alone just one. The wedding banquet in 3 days will proceed as planned. I will marry Wu Aoxu in front of everyone in Yunhai.
Is this that matrilocal son-in-law of the Wu family? He doesn't look like much. I heard it's been 3 years. And he hasn't even touched the bride.
Old Madam Wu is so ruthless and cold-blooded. Why would she choose such a good-for-nothing as a son-in-law? Do you have a death wish talking about her like that? It is said that 20 years ago, at her daughter's wedding, she killed her own son-in-law on the spot and had his remains chopped up to feed the dogs.
Thank you all for coming to my granddaughter's wedding ceremony. Grandson-in-law, has the final dose of medicine been brewed?
Yes, old madam.
Then bring it up here.
Let me do it.
My sweet grandchild, drink this medicine, and everything will come back to you. Wu Huixin, you have some nerve.
Mother, I am sorry. I was just momentarily dazed and my hand slipped.
Don't think I am senile. You did that on purpose.
What is going on? On such a joyous day, why is the old madam slapping her own daughter?
It is said that the grudge between mother and daughter has been brewing for a long time. It seems the rumor that Wu Huixin's fiancé was killed by the old madam 20 years ago is likely true.
Grandmother, why did you hit my mother?
Ao Zhu, you could have regained your memory today and returned to a normal life, but your mother clumsily ruined it. Grandmother, this moment. Lin Chu, luck.
Grandmother, do not be anxious. Who said I only brewed one bowl? There is another.
Then bring it up quickly. Hurry, bring the medicine over.
Yes.
Ao Zhu, be a good girl and drink the medicine.
Lin Chu, you brewed this medicine yourself. Whether I drink it or not is up to you. If you want me to drink it, I will. If you don't want me to, I won't.
Of course you have to drink it. Drink up quickly.
Tell me, Lin Chu.
Ao Zhu, you really should just drink it.
Drink it.
I won't.
Ao Zhu, what are you doing?
Stop the act, Lin Chu. I know you aren't who you pretend to be. If that's the case, why haven't you fought back?
Ao Zhu, are you losing your mind?
For these past 3 years, why have you been so obsessed with making me recover
The
my
film
memory?
was
You even
translated
went so far as
and
to take Lin
narrated
Chu
by
in as a
M
matrilocal
Media.
son-in-law. Attend carefully. Isn't it just because you want to force my father's will out of my mouth? Did you really think I didn't know?
You've been faking your amnesia this whole time.
It wasn't faking. 3 years ago, I truly did lose my memory. But a few days ago, I recovered it completely. I'm perfectly aware of what you're planning, including how my father died. I've already investigated that too.
You little wretch, you've really grown some backbone. Tell me where your father's inheritance is hidden. I will send you abroad, to a beautiful remote island. I'll have you imprisoned there, so you never have to worry about food or shelter for the rest of your life.
You think I would tell you?
That's not up to you. Uncle Lon.
My name is Long Ao Tian. 30 years ago I was a force to be reckoned with in the underworld. I suggest you behave yourself, miss. I can even catch bullets. What a fast blade. Murder.
Murder.
Lin Chu. 6 years ago it was you who ruined my purity, forcing me to be sent abroad. How dare you try to make me drink medicine to recover my memory? Are you not afraid of dying?
How so you really have recovered your memory?
To avoid the limelight, I went into hiding abroad for 3 years. Do you know how much I suffered in those 3 years, and how many inhuman trials I endured? I was taken in as a closed-door disciple by the Grand Master of Hongmen, and trained to be a female assassin.
The Hongmen.
Why, do you know them too?
I have a deep connection with the 3 Grand Masters of the Hongmen.
Regardless, my life was ruined by you. Let me ask you. Why did you want me to drink that medicine just now? Are you not afraid that I might shoot you dead right now? Or is it that you don't feel even a shred of guilt for what happened 6 years ago?
You are a dignified female CEO. Yet you were slept with by a lowly security guard like me. Your reputation completely destroyed. How could I not feel guilt? If I felt no guilt, I wouldn't have gone to that battlefield of blood and corpses. I earned my military merit only because I wanted to be worthy of you.
Is everything you say true?
If I am lying, may I be torn to pieces and die by the sword.
What a loving couple. Where are the Wu family's 8 assassins?
8 people with 8 guns. You think that's enough to kill me?
I know you have a few tricks up your sleeve. 8 ordinary men certainly won't cut it. But what about 8 warriors trained by the Hongmen? Armed with 8 modified guns?
Your Wu family really does have deep-rooted ties with the Hongmen.
Now you know fear. But it's too late. Open fire.
After lying at home for 3 years. What a complete waste.
My good son-in-law, are you all right?
Mother, I'm fine. What's going on?
Son-in-law. My whole life has been pinned on my 2 daughters. I cannot let anything happen to
The
them.
film was translated
Mother is a sinner.
and narrated by
You can let all the blame
media.
fall on Mother.
This dagger is coated in poison personally bestowed by the Hongmen Grand Master. It could take down an elephant. Let's see if you survive this.
I Long Ao Tian have galloped through the underworld for 30 years. How could I be so easily killed by a bitch like you?
Huixing, you did very well today. Just as well as you did 20 years ago.
It seems that backstabbing was something my mother-in-law did quite often 20 years ago.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it of my own free will.
Who among you could kill me?
Husband, are you all right?
I'm fine, Huixin.
I am already pregnant with our 2 children. If you don't die, Mother will have them aborted. Brother Long, please don't blame me. It wasn't me.
That's enough, mother-in-law. If it weren't for you 20 years ago, throwing away your own happiness with your own hands, you wouldn't have ended up in this state. I don't blame you. Get out of here.
He can't move now. Down him down.
Now it's my turn to put on a show.
Where did you find these helpers? The Hongmen poison can kill an elephant. How are you still?
Old madam. You talk far too much. I am giving you 1 minute. Pick out a nice place to be buried after you die.
Aren't you afraid I'll kill your wife?
You are welcome to try. Let's see if Long Ocean's hand speed is faster. Or if my for princess's guns are faster. I advise you not to offer futile resistance. I am always very thorough in my work.
There really is an armored vehicle.
There's actually an armored vehicle here. Just what kind of backing does this Lin Chu have?
You can kill Lao Tzu. But I guarantee that a few cannon blasts later, there won't even be bones left of you.
I am willing to surrender.
Useless servant.
Long Ocean. 30 years ago you had a bright future ahead of you. Yet you were bewitched by this withered old hag. And became her butler. You really were blind. Thank you for this time. Consider it in favor I owe you.
Debts must be repaid. We don't want your empty promises. Pay it back right now.
How would you like me to repay it?
Lin Chu be my husband. In our country's shrine. We will consecrate your memorial tablet. Lin Chu, I am willing to offer the Gaul Empire's thousands of banks. If you marry me, I am willing to offer an aircraft carrier. Marry me, and you will be the ruler of the Pyramid Kingdom. We are willing to be your concubines. Your wife can be the first, and we will be the second with no complaints. Heavens! The princesses of the world's most powerful nations actually all want to be Lin Chu's concubines. To marry just one would take dozens of lifetimes of good fortune, and he is marrying 4.
I will at most recognize you for as my foster sisters. That way you can still see me whenever you want. If you insist on marrying me, you will never see me again in this lifetime.
My heart aches so much. Can anyone really refuse a princess's proposal now? No, I can't listen to this anymore. My heart is going to burst.
Time's
The
up.
film was translated and
Have you picked out your
narrated
burial
by
plot?
Media.
Open your eyes and look at what this is.
This is the token of the Hongmen Exalted Emperor.
I see you know what's good for you. The Hongmen is the largest organization in the world. We have branches in over 100 countries. We have hundreds of millions of members. The Hongmen Exalted Emperor gave this to me personally. It's a get-out-of-jail-free card. It spares me from 3 certain deaths. If you kill me, Lin Chu, you'll be making an enemy of hundreds of millions of Hongmen members.
Hongmen Exalted Emperor.
Welcome, Exalted Emperor.
Father, why did you call me here?
Your 3 brothers are driven by greed. They want to devour the Hongmen. I'm going to have to go to war with them. You aren't strong enough yet. Get out of here now.
Father, I pray you are protected by Providence.
Return to Gracia first. It is our motherland. Until you have gained enough power. Keep a low profile. Don't let your 3 brothers find you. Survival is the most important thing.
Understood.
You were acting so arrogant just a moment ago, now that you've seen the token. Aren't you too terrified to even move? You.
What you? I only said I wouldn't kill you. I never said I wouldn't beat you. I'll give you 1 day. Go back and pack your things. Get the handover done. From now on, Azu will take over the Wu family. As for the rest of you, get out on the streets and beg. Azu, let's go.
Old madam, I just now.
Enough, say no more.
What are we supposed to do now? Are we really going to end up as beggars on the street?
I'd rather die than be a beggar. So what if he can call in armored vehicles? So what if he can catch bullets with his bare hands? I can call upon the Saint of Combat from the Saint's army.
The Saint of Combat? It's Saint of Combat, he is one of the 3 gods. Serving under the Saint of Great Xia. A man who can take on 100 experts single-handedly.
Saint of Combat. Our Wu family is willing to offer 1 billion in assets as your payment.
1 billion. The Wu family is the top family in Yunhai. You think you can hire me for 1 billion?
5 billion? No, 10 billion. Saint of Combat. Please, we beg you.
Very well. You foolish old woman. I truly look forward to your reaction tomorrow. When you find out that your greatest reliance is actually me. I wonder if you'll go mad on the spot.
Take off your clothes. Hurry, I can't wait any longer.
Darling, now that you've regained your memory, have you become so bold?
Are you going to take it off or not? If you don't, I'll do it for you.
Wait. I'll take it off.
You were stabbed by my mother today, and the blade was coated in the Hongmin's most potent anesthetic.
The film was translated
You are strong.
and narrated by
But if you don't
media.
apply the antidote in time, it will leave lasting complications.
I thought you were looking to.
What? Were you expecting me to be like those 4 sirens today, throwing myself into your arms to be your bed-warming concubine?
No. I never said that.
Bandage it up.
Darling, while you were abroad, just how many skills were you trained in by the Hongmen?
And what about you? How much do you really know about the Hongmen?
The Hongmen was originally a global alliance for the people of Great Xia. The Hongmen exalted emperor was highly respected. But 6 years ago, the old man was unfortunately murdered by traitors who usurped his position.
The Hongmen no longer has exalted emperor. There are 3 grandmasters, known as the medical saint, the gambling saint, and the saint of combat. It is said they are the 3 sons of the exalted emperor. When I was abroad, I was actually taken in as a student by these 3 grandmasters. The techniques I use for killing were all taught to me by them. What is it?
Aozu. If we eventually end up standing on opposite sides, I will never raise a hand against you.
My good son-in-law. It is my fault as your mother-in-law. I deserve to die.
You were only worried about Aozu. I have already spared you. However, you must not live in this house anymore.
I know my sins are grave. I will spend the rest of my days in quiet contemplation, finding a cave to practice my penance. For the rest of my life, I will never be an eyesore to you again.
Mother, what are you doing?
20 years ago, I killed your father. And today, I almost killed Linshu. I am a sinner. From now on, I will live a vegetarian lifestyle, chant the Buddha's name, and pray for your well-being. You and Linshu should live well together.
My mother is also a woman who has suffered much. Please don't blame her.
Let's not talk about her anymore. Let's talk about you, since you have already regained your memory. Why didn't you tell me?
If I had told you, you would have lost your life.
Then why at the wedding? Did you suddenly tell the old man that you had regained your memory?
You didn't really think I was foolish enough to believe that you saved a sovereign who was disguised as a beggar, and that he was so touched that he gifted you a soy sauce factory worth hundreds of billions. I only showed my hand because I knew you had your own trump cards.
You truly are my wife. Brilliant and sharp.
Even though I have forgiven you in words, my life has indeed changed because of you. Therefore, I am still not ready to accept any intimate contact with you.
Aren't you curious about my true identity?
Not curious. My father is the unbeatable Dragon King. My butler is Long Yushin. My master is the Grandmaster of the Hongmen. I've long since grown numb to all of that.
What kind of family do you even have?
What does it matter if you have wealth that could rival a nation? Or if you were destitute?
Wife,
You spent 3 years being a good-for-nothing at home, yet I still provided for you for 3 years, and I never said a word.
Wife, my identity is actually...
Are you trying to tell me now your real identity? So you can use your power to crush me and make me grovel at your feet.
Wife, I really didn't mean it like
the
that.
film was translated
Then
and
what do you
narrated
mean?
by M Media.
Wife, as long as you trust me, leave everything to me. I can handle it.
The old madam requests your presence.
Old Madam Wu's house.
How so? Do you think shaving your head after doing something evil is enough to earn redemption? The Bodhisattva and the Buddha are not a refuge for trash. Do you know why I dislike you? You aren't a thorough enough good person, and you aren't a thorough enough villain. How could I have such a disgraceful daughter?
Benefactor, the sea of bitterness is boundless. Turn back to the shore.
You fled to become a nun because you didn't want to implicate your daughter and son-in-law. I simply won't let you have your way. With you as a hostage. That kid Lin Chu will definitely come. Make a video call to Aozu. Let her see what her mother looks like.
Yes.
Aozu, if you want to save this woman, have Lin Chu come to my house tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll tear up the ticket.
Daughter, son-in-law, don't come. Your grandmother has invited the saint of combat. Anyone who comes is just throwing their life away.
You aren't actually thinking of using the bombs here to blow up both your grandmother and your mother, are you? Your mother also said she invited the Saint of Combat.
Could I just sit idly and watch my mother be held hostage?
Trust me, I have a way.
So you are the one from the Saint's army, Saint of Combat.
It is me.
Saint of Combat, commander of the Saints' army.
What? Want to test my skills?
Truly unfathomable. I long out Tian am impressed. But this matter is of great importance. I, your humble servant, cannot help but be cautious. This is 10 billion. Already half of the Wu family's assets. Please grace the Wu family with your presence tomorrow. And execute Lin Chu.
Agreed.
Thank you, my lord. Old Madam Wu.
The Saint of Combat has agreed.
Tomorrow daytime will be the end of Lin Chu. But the Saint of Combat's voice, I feel like I've heard it somewhere before.
None of us have ever met the Saint of Combat. How could you have heard his voice? You must have heard wrong.
Perhaps.
Mother, how are you doing?
Aozu, where is Lin Chu? That man is all talk. He ran off as soon as something happened. Aozu, I won't make things difficult for you. Just tell me the contents of your father's will. I will choose a scenic, Nordic island, so you and your mother can enjoy a lifetime of luxury there.
Lin Chu has already gone to fetch reinforcements. He'll be here in a moment. I advise you to release my mother early. That way you might still get to live on that island.
Reinforcements. The Saint of Combat is the Saint's top combat expert. The only one who could go around with him would be the Hongman's battle Saint Lin Kongyan.
A mere battle saint. I don't even consider him a threat.
I spoke out of turn. What Hongman's battle saint? In your presence, that title is absolute rubbish.
Where is the person I told you to kill?
He ran away.
Lin Chu would never run. He will definitely come back. And he will surely defeat you all.
You're courting death.
Saint of Combat, wait, don't kill her yet. She holds many secrets. Once she reveals them, you can do as you please with her.
Are you trying to tell me how to do my job? I am giving you one final chance. Say your last words.
I have only one thing to say. Tell my husband, Lin Chu, if there is an afterlife, I still want to be your wife.
Saint of Combat. My daughter meant no disrespect. Please show mercy and overlook her ignorance.
I belong to Lin Chu in this life, and I shall Lin Chu his in death. You will never have your way with me.
Wait.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Darling, so you love me that much. I'm so touched.
Lin Chu is the Saint of Combat. Impossible, I don't believe it. Saint of Combat. A figure of such high standing. How could it be you?
You useless bum who's been leeching off us for 3 years.
Do you villains always like to talk like that? The truth is right in front of you, yet you refuse to admit it. This is the bank card for the 10 billion you owe me. You recognize it, don't you?
I wouldn't believe you even if you swore it on your life. I don't believe it. The token of Hongmen Exalted Emperor. It grants 3 pardons. You cannot kill me.
You have already used it twice. You have only one chance left to survive. Choose wisely. Darling mother, let's go. Mother, this is a ticket to my secret base. It's called Dragon Lock Island. On that island, you will live 10 times more comfortably than you do now.
You are actually the Saint of Combat. I had already accepted my death.
That old woman is like a persistent ghost. She's truly annoying. Azu, you go home first. I'm going to take care of the loose ends.
How could he possibly be the Saint of Combat? What makes him worthy of being the Saint of Combat?
It is indeed true. I tested his strength yesterday. It is the genuine article.
Even so, I refuse to accept it. I will sell off all the Wu family assets. I am going to the Hongmen headquarters. I will invite the medical saint, the gambling saint, and the battle saint, 3 grandmasters. Together, they will deal with Lin Chu.
Really? I've thought about it. And I don't intend to give you that chance.
Why have you come back?
You were standing here loudly conspiring, talking about killing me. And you ask why I'm here. I am here to kill you, of course.
The Hongmen Exalted Emperor's token is right here. It grants 3 pardons. Do you dare to show no respect for the Hongmen?
I have no respect for the Hongmen. What are you going to do about it? The Hongmen of today is no longer the Hongmen of the past.
Lin Chu, don't kill me. You wouldn't want people to call you a fickle, dishonorable man, would you?
I have no morals. You don't need to try and bind me with them. You villains are just like flies. There's no point in talking. They must be completely eradicated. I am letting you go today. But if you go out and hire someone to kill me later, or try to kill my wife, that would be quite a nuisance.
You dare to offend the hangman? You won't have a place left in this world.
Since you are going to die anyway, I might as well tell you a secret. No more pretending. I'll lay my cards on the table. The Hanman Exalted Emperor is my father. Don't you find it hilarious that you're trying to use his token to command me? Died.
The border checkpoint at the southern frontier of Great Zia.
Why, you sounded so confident in front of my sister. Now that we're actually going to the southern frontier, are you having second thoughts?
It's not that. I just remembered something from the past. My first pot of gold was earned right there. I even gained a bit of a reputation back then.
In the southern frontier, the most famous figure back then was the saint of gambling. If we could have his help on this trip, then everything would be foolproof. It's just that he mysteriously disappeared several years ago. No one knows if he's alive or dead.
Boss.
Boss.
Uncle Fu, chairman of Yunhai Press, Yunhai billionaire.
Is there a doctor here? Someone is having a medical emergency. They're dying.
I know a little medicine. Let me try.
Isn't that the CEO of the Wu Group? In Yunhai, Wu Aozu? Wu Aozu. The greatest beauty in Yunhai? She is truly a rare beauty.
I never expected Miss Wu to know medicine. The Wu Group is in the herbal business, so she must know a thing or two.
My dear wife, although you have the heart of a bodhisattva, it is clear to see that someone is setting you up. Interesting, already found an opponent upon arrival. Let's see who is pulling the strings behind the scenes.
What happened?
As expected of the eldest daughter of the Wu family. Her medical skills are superb. I'm going to take a photo and post it on social media now, so everyone knows.
Don't take pictures.
President Wu has killed someone. Come quickly and see. Wu Aozu has killed someone.
What happened? Wasn't he doing fine just a moment ago?
This old man is dead.
Better not treat it at all. At least he was conscious before. Traditional Chinese medicine is all a scam. The prestigious Wu Group is no different.
Once we return to our country, let's dump all our shares in the Wu Group.
Agreed.
He only had excessive phlegm and dampness. My fire god acupuncture technique for dispelling turbidity should have been effective. Even if it didn't work, he shouldn't have died.
Is this the level of Miss Wu's skills? You'll face a lawsuit for killing a patient, won't you?
If you don't know the facts, stop talking nonsense. Your fire god acupuncture technique was perfectly appropriate. Don't blame yourself.
Do you know medicine too?
In war one inevitably get bumps and bruises. So I had to find my own herbs. I know a little bit.
You two are in cahoots. You are naturally speaking up for her.
And who are you speaking up for?
I am naturally speaking up. For the patient.
Is that so?
So what if you were from the Hongmen Clinic? Miss Wu killed the old man. Isn't that a fact? Can't I speak a word of justice?
You can. But you cannot twist the truth. This old man is clearly not dead. I will bring him back to life right now.
Are all the people around Miss Wu this good at bragging?
Shut up if you don't want to die. Everyone, this patient is suffering from phlegm obstructing his mind. Miss Wu's fire god acupuncture technique was perfectly suited for the case. As for the condition worsening, it is because someone tampered with the patient beforehand.
You say it's tampering, so it's tampering? Exactly, aren't you two in cahoots? He actually woke
Film
up.
was translated
He actually woke up.
and narrated
Treating
by
this illness
Media.
certainly requires using needles on these specific acupuncture points. But someone had already placed tiny silver needles inside the old man's acupoints beforehand, hidden under the skin. Miss Wu was unaware of this, and when she inserted her needles, she fell right into their trap. This technique is called needles hidden under needles. It is a unique specialty of the Hongmen Clinic.
Needles hidden under needles? This technique, I have only seen it in ancient books. In real life, this is the first time I've seen it. How did you know?
Come on, uncle. Before coming to the southern frontier, before you boarded the plane, did you visit the Hongmen's medical clinic for acupuncture?
Yes. I wasn't paying at the time, so I went to get treated. Strange to say, I fell asleep during the session. After it was done, I rushed straight to the airport.
Then you were drugged with soul-stealing incense. While you were under, they embedded needles into your acupoints. And since you already had hypertension, their acupuncture treatment triggered your condition. You must have had an episode after getting off the plane. Was it the Hongmen's Grand Master, Lin Kongfeng, who sent you to deal with Wu Zhu?
Don't think you'll get a single word out of me.
This is the deadliest poison the Hongmen has. Incredibly lethal.
The medical arts of the Hongmen were originally meant to save lives. But in Lin Kongfeng's hands, they've become tools for murder.
My two benefactors. Although I was in a state of suspended animation, I was perfectly conscious of everything. Even if I couldn't move. My two benefactors. Thank you.
You did indeed save him. So there's nothing wrong with accepting his gratitude.
This young man is right. Are you too here at Jade Street to gamble on stones as well?
Has Jade Street seen any good items lately?
The way you speak, I can tell you're a professional. Jade Street was originally a place in Myanmar for stone gambling and jade cutting. But in recent years, a few major auction houses have also been selling their best treasures in Jade Street. I heard that a few millennial Lingzi mushrooms arrived today. Each one Lingzi is worth over 100 million. Most of the people on our flight came here specifically for these Lingzi mushrooms.
Millennial Lingzhi mushrooms?
Right?
Zhang Wanyan fled with the Lingyi. And the news has spread so quickly across the southern frontier. There must be many people eyeing them greedily. It must be the work of the Hongmen.
With all these warlords carving up the territory, there's no reason to speak of here.
Don't worry, these warlords have one advantage. The rules they set never change. In the southern frontier, gambling is supreme. Watch me dominate the tables and win it all back. So many years have passed,
Jade Street.
yet things haven't changed much.
Young man, have you been here before? This place is also where the saint of gambling of Great Jia first made his name.
They say he was once very poor, but he relied on his sharp eye to buy a top-quality jade stone on Jade Street for a low price. He made 100 million, and with that money, he swept through every casino in Myanmar. In less than a month, he had earned a net worth of over 10 billion.
Impressive. The casino owners were furious and joined forces with the warlords to hunt Saint of Gambling down. But in the end, he managed to escape.
I never expected that the history of me raising military funds would still be circulating in the southern frontier.
Those Lingshu mushrooms are already being auctioned. I do know the rules here. You either bid directly, or you make a wager with the auction house. If you win the bet, you can purchase them at a steep discount. But even so, we probably won't be able to afford them because the company's liquid assets are running low.
The stone cutting at Quiyu Pavilion is about to begin. Don't miss out if you're looking for a bargain.
Here comes the
film
one
was
bringing the money.
translated and narrated
I have
by
matters
M.
to attend
Media.
to. I'll be leaving now. Once I'm back in the country, I will be sure to thank you both for saving my life.
Go.
Quiyu Pavilion. Quiyu Pavilion.
Quiyu Pavilion is really going all out this time. They've brought out some of the best jadeite from the old pits. Indeed. You don't even need instruments even to the naked eye. The quality is clearly exceptional. A single raw piece could fetch over $1 million. But if you manage to cut into an ice-type jadeite, it could be worth tens of millions. Worth it. This time, many of the wealthiest people in the Great Xia have come. It's bound to be a fierce battle.
Why come to the basement to cut the stones?
That's where you're out of the loop. The common goods are kept upstairs. The real treasures are down here.
I appreciate your patronage, everyone. Many of you are our regular customers.
Boss Wu, boss of Quiyu Pavilion.
I'll skip the pleasantries. These few pieces here start at a minimum of 1 million. And these here are 2 million.
It seems the lesson I taught them back then wasn't enough. They probably assume I'm dead and have started using this trick to scam people again.
Should we buy any? I only have a little over $1 million left in my account.
By what? The stones on those tables are all fake.
This brat says the stones on the table are all fake. You've got to be kidding. Where did this little punk come from? Security, break his legs and throw him out.
If I'm wrong, I'll break my own legs. But if I'm right, I want both your hands. Do you dare to bet?
I'm not going to bet with a little brat like you. Throw him out. What, are you going to try and rob us now? Newbie, you clearly don't know the rules around here, do you? Think you're tough because you can throw a punch? Can you take on a tank? Can you take on a rocket launcher? Let me tell you. Even if you tried to rob us, you wouldn't make it out of the southern frontier. You'd be turned into a sieve by the military before you even moved.
These rocks aren't worth a single cent. Why would I ever need to rob you? You're underestimating me.
If you can afford these trashy rocks, buy them. If you can't, then get lost. Don't you dare come to Quiyu Pavilion and stir up trouble, not a chance.
I recall a form of alchemy that can alter the appearance of objects. For example, turning unremarkable pebbles into the look of jadeite. Am I wrong, boss?
What kind of nonsense are you spouting about alchemy? I've never heard of such a thing. Alchemy? Isn't that just something from martial arts novels? This bastard actually has the nerve to stand up to him. Let's see, maybe he's right.
Fine today. I'll show you all what's real. Smash.
They're all fake. We almost fell for his trap. This black-hearted old dog. Smash his shop. Little brat. You clearly don't know who is backing me. I'm the second in command of the Hongmen, known as the Gambling Saint, Lin Kanggu.
He is the best choice. My purpose in coming here today is precisely to gambling saint.
Have the young pups of today become this arrogant? Do you know who I am? Back then the saint of gambling at Jade Street. Mine, the largest gem, was cut by me.
That was only because the saint of gambling was skilled. You were nothing more than a common worker. At the Quiu Pavilion back then, you rose to prominence by riding on the saint of gambling's coattails. Now instead of showing gratitude, you've resorted to swindling people.
I've been buying materials from the Quiu Pavilion for years. How much money have I lost to this brat? Smash his shop. I know the warlords in this area. I'll have them skin him alive. Everyone, please, everyone. You are all distinguished figures in the country. Even if you gave me 100 times the courage, I wouldn't dare to play tricks on you. Besides, these raw materials were all purchased by me at a high price. I am a victim here as well. You say whatever you want to say. How can you prove it? To express my apologies. Anyone who has spent over 10 million at the Quiu Pavilion may take a piece of raw material for free. You may choose the materials yourselves. With this young brother here, I assume this brat wouldn't dare pull any more tricks. If this young brother nods, then we shall agree.
Fine, I'll help you all take a look. Whoever wants to make money. I don't ask for much. Just give me 50%. This one is apple green. This one is smoky yellow green. This one is imperial green. But how is it that?
What he said is basically no different from what our instruments measured. Go check. Is there an inside mole in our shop? Colluding to set me up? Cut it open and see. It's exactly as the young master said, identical. Amazing. Could he actually have the legendary X-ray vision? Many thanks for your guidance, sir. Might I ask for your name, sir? I am of the Sun family from Zhonghai. If you ever visit Zhonghai in the future, sir, you will certainly be an honored guest of Zhonghai. I am the wealthiest man in Haizu. Young master, I will gift you a property in Haizu. A person fights to save face. My reputation has been completely ruined today. Brat. In the southern frontier, the best way to solve problems is to gamble. This is the ultimate treasure of my Quiu Pavilion. Tomorrow we shall each choose a stone and cut it on the spot. You are all experts. Act as judges. Whoever cuts out the jade of higher value wins.
What is the wager?
Our lives. Whoever loses gets a bullet.
If I win, can I also take the entire Quiu Pavilion industry for myself? That also seems to be the rule of the southern frontier.
I'm afraid you won't be able to swallow it and will choke to death. If I win, then every one of your relatives in Yunhai will have their heads removed in a single night.
We won't gamble. We're leaving. I came here with you to retrieve the Lingshu mushroom. I didn't bring you here to lose your life.
Darling, don't worry, the price of this Quiu Pavilion is no less than the Lingi mushroom. Of course, the Lingi mushroom is what we need to find. In any case, just rest easy. I won't lose. Tomorrow at noon, we bet our lives right here.
Bet our lives?
Quiu Pavilion.
This piece here is authentic imperial green. The clarity is exceptional, without a single flaw. Its market value is at least 10 million. Boss who speaks with such certainty. It's as if he has X-ray vision. We are all experts here. If you suspect I've tampered with the stone, feel free to inspect it. If there is any issue, I will put a bullet in my head immediately.
Rest assured the stone hasn't been tampered with. The people who tried to cheat me when gambling are already gone. I'll take this one.
I may not understand jade, but I do understand prices. If this boss has really picked imperial green, that is the highest grade of jade. Your stone is so small, no matter how good the quality is, how can it compare in price?
Don't worry, I never fight a battle I'm not prepared for.
Cut the stone. This is truly pure imperial green. This color and luster, I have never seen such top-tier jade in my life. It seems Boss Wu is going to win. If you take your own life, I'll at least leave your body intact. Otherwise, once you lose, I'll feed your corpse to the dogs. Such a plain-looking little thing. If you were to sell this trinket, it'd be worth about 100,000. This young man is going to end up a corpse on the street. Kid, thinking of welching on the bet? Once a bet is made in the southern frontier, it cannot be changed. Otherwise, everyone will hunt down the one who broke the oath.
You've lost and yourself. I'll still grant you the mercy of keeping your body intact.
What a joke. Don't tell me you're trying to say this little trinket is worth more than 10 million. It's true, while this young man is a good person, one cannot go back on their word in the southern frontier. Brother, we will remember your favor, and we will look after your family.
Tell me, boss, is your net worth 10 million?
A joke. 30 years ago my net worth was already over 10 million.
Looking at how imposing you are, your net worth must be at least $1 billion, right?
I am the wealthiest man in our province. How much do you think I am worth?
If this medicine could save your life, wouldn't it be worth 100 billion?
But we aren't sick. What lives are you saving?
Not sick, are you sure about that?
The goo worms of the southern frontier.
Everyone present has already been secretly infected with goo worms. If you do not purge the poison in time, you will surely die from the toxin soon.
Please, young brother, save us.
This divine lingy mushroom can neutralize the goo poison and save your lives. That is why this medicine is worth 100 billion.
Infected with goo poison? When? Please, young brother, save us.
In truth, goo poison is not as mysterious as you think. It must be mixed into food or tea to enter your bodies. What you have been infected with is called the heart-eater goo. Ordinary medicine truly cannot cure it. If it wants you to live, you will live. If it wants you dead, you die. No matter how much wealth you possess, it is all a joke.
When we arrived, this Wu served each of us a cup of tea. At the time I felt that the tea smelled unusual.
Do you think you can escape? In this world, when it comes to gambling, no one has ever beaten me. Take this stone lingy and boil it in water to drink. Divide the decoction among yourselves. You only need a mouthful each. Once you vomit up what is in your stomachs, you will be fine. As for this Quiu Pavilion, it should be worth at least 10 billion. I will accept it with pleasure.
Jade Street.
My master invites you. The Lingzi mushroom you seek is in my master's possession.
Tigers Roar Manor.
You must be a disciple of the saint of gambling. My master is the great Shiz gambling saint, Lin Kanggu. My master has passed down a decree for me to gamble with you. Likewise, wagering our lives, this match is a duel between the saint of gambling and the gambling saint.
A pure life or death wager. That puts me at a disadvantage. Do you think your life is worth the same as mine?
If I lose, Zhang Wanyan and the 1,000-year Lingzi he brought all belong to you. If you lose, you won't be leaving the southern frontier.
Although the stakes are still unequal. Very unequal. My wife is in urgent need of the Lingzi. Besides, I will not lose. Fine. Let's gamble.
You're insane.
Tomorrow afternoon right here. We wager our lives.
What is it?
Nothing. Just remembered something unpleasant.
Fourth brother, practicing your arts so late? This is a tonic I carefully prepared for you. Drink it.
Thank you, big brother. Big brother, what did you give me to drink? My stomach hurts so much.
This is a goo poison I recently concocted. Within 3 days, the goo worms will consume your internal organs. For years, the old man always said, you were a simple and honest man, and wanted to hand the Hongmen over to you. I am the one who should be the leader.
Harm both the people and the country. I will take you too.
Biological brothers mean nothing. With the goo worms I can unify the world.
Big brother, second brother, third brother. The grievances of these past dozen years. It is time we settled them all at once.
Second brother, why are you so impatient?
Hongmen headquarters.
Intelligence report from the southern frontier. Old Dogwu of the Kuyu Pavilion has been killed. The heart-eater goo inside those wealthy merchants have all been neutralized. Big brother, we have suffered heavy losses.
That mere old dog Wu. If he's dead, he's dead. If the Kuyu Pavilion is gone, it's gone. With the heart-eater goo, I have brought those top-tier global families entirely under my control. Soon we 3 Grand Masters of the Hongmen will be eternal, standing forever at the pinnacle of the world.
Tigers Roar Manor.
Tomorrow, I'm going to use this pistol to end that brat once and for all. This custom-made pistol.
Lin Kanggu senior disciple.
Are you sure there are no issues with it? You can rest easy, sir. The mechanism, I've tested it repeatedly. No matter how that kid handles it, it will only fire real bullets at him. It is absolutely foolproof. To die by my hand is a blessing for that brat, one earned over 8 lifetimes. This young man here, I hear he is a disciple of the gambling saint. I'm still betting on the Tigers Roar Manor to win. The great way is simple. We aren't playing with dominoes or dice today. We are gambling with our lives. There is a revolver
The
here.
film was translated
Point it at
and
your own head and pull the
narrated by
trigger.
Media.
Do you dare? Thrilling. Exhilarating. Within 10 minutes, someone will have their brains blown out. What are you scared? This is a high-stakes game. Once you're in, there's no backing out.
Don't misunderstand. I'm shaking my head. Not because I'm afraid, but because I think. A 1 in 6 chance of death. To play like this. It's not thrilling enough.
Then what do you suggest?
There is only one blank in the chamber now. We'll settle it in one round.
Fire. Pull the trigger.
No.
It seems heaven still favors me. Your turn.
Impossible. I tampered with this gun. You should be dead.
If I were to be killed by a gun you tampered with, I'd be better off smashing my head into a block of tofu.
Go to hell. Where did he go?
Everyone saw it. We had a fair match. But this old dog cheated. Now that he's lost, he's desperate and trying to kill me.
I concede. If you sever my tendons, I'll give you Zhang Wanian and the Lingzi mushroom. I'll even give you the tiger's roar manor.
You're dead. So these things would have been mine anyway.
Fire, fire. Take him down with you. Good, very good.
Your master opally broke the rules of the southern frontier. If you kill yourselves now, I won't go after your families.
If we had known this gamble was so dangerous, we wouldn't have participated.
You don't want the Lingi mushroom anymore.
Even if I need. I don't want you taking such huge risks, for my sake.
It's fine, I'm very capable. I've won the gamble. The entire southern frontier recognizes its result. Now let's go find Zhang Wanian and take back the Lingi mushroom.
Yunhai. Wu Group.
Tell me, Miss Wu. I heard that your Wu Group
The film
is about
was
to run out of cash flow.
translated
You still owe us
and
millions in
narrated by
loans.
M-Media.
When will you pay? If you don't have the money, we will stop our sales partnership with your Wu Group today.
Those are all baseless rumors. Everyone please stay calm. Do not fall for someone else's scheme.
I heard that your Wu Group's most important Lingzi mushroom was stolen. If you can produce it, then we are sure there is no problem. That's right, where's the Lingzi mushroom? Bring it out for us to see.
The Lingi mushroom is worth a fortune. How could it be?
The Lingzhi mushroom is right here. Everyone, our finances are perfectly fine. The partnership continues.
Hello, what? President Wu, your Wu private hospital has had a medical accident. Someone died. It has caused quite an uproar. I think we should re-evaluate the possibility of our partnership. Wu private hospital is wicked and unscrupulous. They treat human life like grass. Wu private hospital is wicked and unscrupulous. They treat human life like grass. Wu private hospital is wicked and unscrupulous. They treat human life like grass.
I'll just tear it down.
Tearing down a banner won't tear down the prejudice in people's hearts. We should go back and check on things immediately.
My money. Everyone come and judge for yourselves. My old man came to Wu Private Hospital for acupuncture. And look what happened. He died. He was always healthy. He never even had a cold.
I have always been at Wu private hospital for health treatments. Are they really that unreliable? There have been too many negative reports about the Wu Group lately. In any case, I'm too scared to come back.
I'll tell my old man later to terminate our partnership with Wu Pharmaceuticals.
What's going on?
Dr. Zhang was on duty today. This elderly gentleman complained of lower back pain, so Dr. Zhang gave him a few acupuncture treatments. Who could have imagined he would just die like that? Dr. Zhang has already gone to turn himself in.
It's them again.
What did you notice?
Don't you think? Isn't this just like what happened when we met Uncle Fu in the southern frontier? It's all the work of the Hongmen Medical Clinic. Everyone listen to me. This patient, he is not dead.
His heartbeat and breathing have both stopped. What nonsense are you spouting?
Auntie, I am going to save him right now.
You've come back to life. He really did come back to life.
So we were wrong to blame the people at the Wu private hospital. I wouldn't be so sure if it weren't for their acupuncture. This old man wouldn't have collapsed in the first place.
Everyone, this incident is a frame-up and conspiracy staged by our competitors against the Wu group. A similar incident already happened once in the southern frontier. I believe that by tomorrow, you will see reports about this in the newspapers and on television. Hello, you're Uncle Fu, aren't you? I hope you can report everything the Hongmen Medical Clinic has done.
The Hongmen Medical Clinic is suspected of engaging in improper business practices. Recently, multiple patients who received acupuncture at the Hongmen Medical Clinic suddenly experienced a state of suspended animation after receiving acupuncture at other clinics. Our paper will continue to follow this story.
Hongmen Headquarters.
Yunhai Press. How dare they? That editor-in-chief should be replaced.
Big brother, the chaos in the southern frontier was caused by Lin Chu. This unexpected incident is also tied to him. I'll send a few of my men to wipe out the entire staff of the newspaper office and take care of Lin Chu while they're at it. We haven't bothered him these past few years, yet he started riding roughshod over us.
Make it clean.
Wu Family Estate.
Uncle Fu and everyone at the newspaper office have been wiped out.
What?
The film was
Uncle Fu.
translated and
Uncle Fu.
narrated
Yunhai
by
Press.
media.
Uncle Fu. Open your eyes and look at me.
Uncle Fu, I'm sorry. It was because of helping us that you were wiped out.
The villains. They must be exposed. To be able to help the saint is a life without regrets for this old man.
You are the saint.
How did you know I was the saint?
My eldest son was a war correspondent who went to the front lines to interview you.
The sage who brings eternal blessings to the people. The monarch who uses force to suppress the demons of the world. The title of saint is one I am not worthy of.
In the heart of this old man, you are worthy of that title. You are the saint.
Uncle Fu.
Uncle Fu. Rest in peace. The people who killed you, I'll make him pay 100-fold.
Who do you think you are?
So you are the ones who slaughter everyone at Uncle Fu's newspaper office?
Lin Kongjian Senior Disciple.
Are you that Lin Chu our master spoke of? What a simple-minded brute. You fell for our trap so easily.
Then is there a possibility that I wanted to take you all out in one fell swoop? And I don't fear any traps.
My master is the battle Saint Lin Kongjian. Any one of these men's names, if dropped casually, would be enough to scare you into wetting yourself.
Then why don't you enlighten me?
This one is the 3-time MMA heavyweight champion. This one has a 99-match winning streak in Alaskan underground boxing. This one is the chief instructor of a Middle Eastern mercenary group.
A bunch of pathetic rabble. Not worth a single blow. Did you bring guns? Dealing with them isn't worth my effort. Are you confident?
1 shot each. 10 seconds should do.
We are the world's top-tier fighting geniuses. Cold-blooded killers. You bring a woman here to insult me?
Cold-blooded killers. Do they even compare to a saint of combat?
The saint of combat of the Saints' army? He is formidable, sure. But compared to my master, the battle saint, he falls just a little short. But what are you supposed to be? Daring to associate yourself with the saint of gambling?
Did Lin Kongjian not tell you who it is you're trying to kill? It seems that in his heart, you aren't important at all. You're just a disposable pawn.
Now I'll send you and this pair of adulterers straight to hell. Let go of me. Let go. Boss.
Uncle Fu's son.
I found a little brat from this old dog's family, hiding in the bathroom. There was a fish that slipped through the net. Let me send you to join your father.
Child, come here.
Come here, little one. Your father died because of me. From now on, I will take you as my disciple and pass on all my skills to you.
Greetings, master.
Good. Your father's killer is right there. Do you want revenge?
I do.
Good, since you are alive. You will take your revenge yourself.
Master, how many years do I need to practice?
Don't worry. With me here, 3 minutes is more than enough.
The film was
Have you ever learned any martial arts before?
Narrated by M Media.
Only school calisthenics.
All right. You know calisthenics. That's enough to handle this rabble.
That lunatic. Are you insane? Sending a child to his death?
Go.
Master, can I really do it?
I have already seen through all their weaknesses. Strike the snake at its 7th inch, as long as you hit their weak spot. Even an MMA champion will be no different than a frail old man in a hospital.
He claims to see through all our weaknesses at a glance. My master, the battle saint, wouldn't dare make such a boast. And go and spar with the brat. If you can't win within 3 moves, you are to cut off your own hands. And if I defeat him into moves, I will sever my own meridians.
His weakness is in his left rib cage. He always leads with his left hand. Use the trunk rotation move from your calisthenics. Thrust into his left ribs, and you will win.
Master,
I'm using the martial arts technique of voice transmission. Only you can hear my words. Go.
trunk rotation. This kid must have just gotten lucky. And there you go. And rip that brat's head off.
His weakness is on both sides of his neck. Torso rotations.
Who else? My turn. Chest expansions. Leg lifts. Too light. Didn't you eat today? I'll snap your father's neck. You want revenge? Is that all the strength you have? Master.
He is practicing the golden bell shield and iron cloth shirt. His weakness is his eyes. Poke him in the eyes with your fingers.
Understood. I hear you martial artists have soft skulls. Do you dare let me hit your head?
This brat isn't simple. He even knows military strategy.
Brat. They call me the Iron-Headed King. I have put 20 years of hard work into my Iron-Head technique. Come. Use your strength. Run.
Azu, time to clean up.
The battle saint has arrived. Lin Chu. You left like a stray dog 6 years ago. Now you have some skills. Actually killing my senior disciple. I'm willing to call you fourth brother now.
I have never cared what a dying man thinks of me. Lin Kongjian. It doesn't matter that you three brothers humiliated me. The wiping out Uncle Fu's entire family is lower than swine. You won't be leaving here alive today.
I am the third in command of the Hongmen, known as the Battle Saint. Since I made a name for myself, I have killed 999 people and have never known defeat. You, what right do you have to bluster?
End this battle in 1 minute. Azu, keep time for me.
No problem.
I am proficient in Muay Thai boxing, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, and hundreds of other styles, known as the Battle Saint. What are you?
You refuse to learn the traditional martial arts of our ancestors, preferring to study the flowery superficial tricks of foreigners. As early as 3 years ago, I had already reached the stage where having no technique is better than having one. Now I only have 3 moves.
Die. Scum, you have some skill.
Tired? First move. Straight punch.
This is impossible.
You have 30 seconds to say your last words. Lin Kongjian. As a citizen of Great Xia, you chose to ignore the traditional martial arts of our ancestors, and instead learned the flashy tricks of foreigners. You have even slaughtered many Great Xia martial artists. Today I will let you die by my fists.
The film was translated and narrated
Second move.
by M.
Swing
Media.
punch. Third move. Hook punch. This is the price you pay for betraying your heritage and bowing to foreigners. A mere battle saint. You are pathetic. Lin Kongjian. Prepare to die.
The governor of Yunhai has arrived. You reckless scoundrel.
The governor of Yunhai.
You slaughter so many people in Yunhai. Do you not hold me the highest official of Yunhai in any regard?
Stop acting so righteous. When Lin Kongjian's men were slaughtering the newspaper staff, you were nearby, weren't you? Now that you see he is dead, you come out to play the hero.
Release Lin Kongjian. He is the third in command of the Hongmen. Kill him. The entire Yunhai region will be buried with you.
So you're dropping the act. Isn't this all just to protect your own position? When have you high and mighty officials ever cared about the lives of ordinary people?
I'm a dead man anyway. Order the rocket strike to level this place. This, your entire family of 20, are all in the hands of the Hongmen. If you kill Lin Chu, you rid the country of a menace and earn a place in history. Otherwise, your wife and 10 concubines will all lose their heads. The Savras dual-tube rocket launcher is fully deployed. Within 1 minute. Fire. 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 Lin Chu. So what if you beat me? I've ordered the rocket strike to level this place. Everything within a kilometer will be razed to the ground. This is the power of authority.
Authority. When it comes to authority, my authority is greater than you can possibly imagine.
Artillery crew, prepare to fire. Governor, a group of professional assassins has broken through our perimeter.
Princess of the Sakura Kingdom, the Princess of the Never-Setting Sun Empire, the Princess of the Gaul Empire, the Princess of the Pyramid Kingdom. Present themselves to you, Master.
This is my authority. No. This is merely a tiny fraction of it. I am a peer of the realm equal in rank to the Dragon Lord of Great Zeo. By day, he's the Emperor. Tonight I am the Emperor. Who dares to challenge me? Kill them. Everyone, follow me to storm the Hongmen headquarters. Let us unify this chaotic era. Let's see who in this day and age can stand against me.